everyone, and welcome to another review from Colour with Claire. Today we're looking at the Colouring Heaven collection, Nice Little Christmas. So this is not to be confused with the Christmas special that I reviewed last week. The Christmas special is part of the subscription service and it's one that you'll receive through your door if you're signed up to the subscription. This is one of the collections that are sprinkled throughout the year, and these are what you have to buy separately if you want to. So they cost slightly more, they're £6.49, but they've got more designs. So for instance, in this one, we have 48 fabulous festive designs from Tatiana Bogema. Hopefully I'm saying that right, probably not. So yes, this is not included in your Colouring Heaven subscription if you're signed up to that, but you can buy it on the link in the description, or you can find it in your local newsagents in the UK. Okay, so this collection is packed with illustrations, and it is just by the one illustrator this time. So unlike the Christmas special, we're just kind of fixated on one illustrator and one style of illustration. So all the collections have beautiful different coloured foiling. So with this specials, you'll find that the foiling is always gold, and with the collection sometimes you get different coloured foils here and there, but with the collections usually they're red foiling. So there you go. And then on the back you have another little image of something inside the book, and of course, as I always say, it is all colourable front to back. So we open up, and this is the one that I've started already, as you can see. We have a little bit about the illustrator. So it says that Tatiana is a self-taught artist from the Ukraine whose interest is painting, painting and more painting. Tatiana's 2017 self-published colouring book Nice Little Town received great success and has been followed with several other books in the series. Tatiana's latest work, Vintage Classic Colouring Series, features work created over many years, either for her own pleasure or as commissioned illustrations, and it's available along with her other books at her Etsy shop, and there's the link. So you've got your colour combination chart for you to practice your combos, and then you're into the illustrations. So this first one, as you can see, I've made a start on with my Prismacolor pencils. Not quite finished it yet. I do want to do a background to this, make it look kind of snowy and very cold, and you know, sort of almost not midnight blue, but just a very, very cool looking background to offset the warmth and the texture that we've got here on the gingerbread house. So yeah, Prismacolor pencils, very, very easy to colour the snow. You just use some very light blue, like a cloud blue or a sky blue light, and maybe a slight bit of light grey. Same again on the cookies. I decided to use grey and white to do the icing on the cookies there, so kind of a white icing effect. And yeah, so that's it really. Cherries, obviously use several different types of reds and a bit of orange. Really like how those cherries have turned out, really. And yeah, so I just need to finish it now. So number 2, we've got decorating our Christmas cookies. We've got gingerbreads, we've got snowflake cookies, moon-shaped cookies, and loads of different patterns and nozzles. I can imagine this being an absolute frenzy of all different colours. So here we're peeping into the world of these little mice, and as you can see, their home is within a tree trunk. They have this gorgeous outdoor cookery stove thing and they're cooking whatever they're having for tea there over the open flame, and they've got little pillows around the log seat down here. It looks so comfy and cozy. We've got someone stargazing here, someone reading a book, someone decorating the tree. Just a really cozy looking illustration. So number 4, we have a kind of look over the whole town with Santa and his reindeer going across the sky on Christmas Eve. A couple of houses decorated with Christmas wreaths, and of course the town Christmas tree. So this is a bit of a zoom in on the last one. It's just the front of one particular house. We've got a door with a wreath on there and a snowman keeping guard outside. Lots of practice for your light sources if you've got lights on in the house, and also the lantern shining overhead. Number 6 is a sneak peek into the bauble box. So your Christmas decorations, usually you would store them throughout the year very safely in a little box, and that's just what we're peeking into here. So again, loads of different scope for this, with, you know, multiple colours, even glitter pens or stickles or even metallic paints. Karen's metallic paints would look fantastic on some of these baubles. So what have we got here? It looks like, this is quite a fun one actually. So we're inside someone's living room on Christmas Eve. It's coming up for midnight, or it's coming up, well, it kind of looks like it's coming up for 11 o'clock, but it's really late. And you can see that Santa's cookies and milk have been left out, ready for him. But the little cheeky boy down here dressed in his rabbit onesie, so cute, is waiting in the wings to lasso Santa. So he's trying to catch Santa out. So that's really, really cute, that one. So then we've got some toys bursting out of their boxes. We've got some apples and sweets, and this looks like it's just underneath the Christmas tree where you would find the skirt of the tree. We've got a cat that's made its way up the tree. I've got a dog who likes to sort of ping at the bottom branches of the tree, but I think cats are much worse when it comes to decorations. They do like to climb up things and pull things down, don't they? So quite a little cheeky illustration there. And then this is the inside of that little mouse house. You can see that he's sleeping in what looks like a glove. You can see the thumb here, yeah, so it's like a mitten. And you can just tell the scale of everything from that. We've got a ladybird on the settee. We've got another ladybug in a basket in front of the fire. Loads of Christmas decorations and books and candles. Very, very homely and warm. This is the outside again of another mouse house. And then this looks to be the bakery getting ready for Christmas. So loads of sweet treats like Danish rolls and bread, French sticks and all sorts. But I quite like this mechanism they've got going here of bringing down all of the produce from the top of the building down to the bottom where the bakery is. So turn it around for this one. We have got some... Oh, it's in the town itself, but it looks like it's nighttime. We've got clouds, stars and a moon. And it looks to me like Santa's just been attempting to deliver his presents into this house, but he's been stopped by a rather nosy neighbour with his flashlight. And he's just hiding behind the chimney there. So these are little Santa ornaments with some sheep thrown in. Why not? And then... this looks to be the inside of someone's bedroom on Christmas morning, or even Christmas Eve maybe. Shaking the little snow globe, maybe making a wish on the stars. Loads of presents and boxes all around. So this could be Christmas morning as well. We've got the fire going, we've got the boots drying on the mat. We've got, I'm going to guess this is Mummy Mouse after all of her, you know, arranging and organising for Christmas. She really deserves to put her feet in a bowl of warm water and snuggle up with her cookies. So again, we've got a bit of a townscape going on. We've got the Christmas tree in the centre and a bridge going over behind it. We've got a little teapot cafe here. And yeah, another one here. So get your little cookies and your tea or coffee. With a couple of houses in the style that you've seen all the way through. These cute little huts. Yeah, so it's just showing you all the different architecture in the town, I think. This next one is the inside of a home again. So we've got a sled here ready to go out and go sledding or sledging. We have, oh, there's lots and lots of different things up here on this shelf. Sweets and lotions and potions and all sorts. Good one to practice your wood flooring, that one. I've got a tutorial for that as well. Just go through my playlist for tutorials and you'll find it. So we've got a snowman being built outside. It's rather a misshapen snowman, but hey ho, we don't have to do everything the traditional way, do we? And all these kids are having so much fun just sticking all the little bits of decorations and things on their snowman friend. We've got a bird table with some really ornate decorative looking birds. Then we've got our Christmas carolers, of course. What a lovely illustration. They're all very, very heartwarming, these illustrations. Perfect for this time of year. We're looking out the window onto a snowy scene here. We've got these huge swathes of curtains and really heavily patterned curtains. And then we've got some gingerbread things going on. Gingerbread house, gingerbread man. So this is in front of the fire. I'm going to say on Christmas night. So all the toys have been played with. This little kid's absolutely knackered. He's fell asleep. This might not be the fire actually. It kind of looks like a window, but you could make it a fire. But he's fell asleep anyway, absolutely shattered from the day. So this looks to be in Santa's toy shop, where you make all the toys, the little elves here with all of their bits and bobs, dolls and wooden toys and fish and helicopters and all sorts. Here we've got the man himself, Mr. Claus. Looks like he's going through his naughty and nice list. Seems like there's more nice than naughty. But then again, if we take a closer look, the other side of these ticks are actually toys. So maybe he's just doing a bit of a checklist, making sure that he's got all of his toys ready to go. This is a couple of peeks inside the house, somebody reading a book next to the fire. Very, very nice scene. I love all of the decorations. I need to buy some new decorations. I've had mine for a few years now and they're getting old. I think I need to buy some new ones. But I always get to this time of year saying I'm going to do it, but then there's so much more to spend money on for kids and things that I never end up getting the new decorations. And that'll be the same this year, no doubt. So we've got a little teddy bear looking out the window on this crisp and snowy eve. And then looks like we're back in the toy shop with the elves. Got a couple of ladders passing each other things down from all of the really tall shelving units. So we've got a polar bear here and it looks as if he's just got some ice skates for Christmas and he's trying those on. Kind of reminds me of Emily Lydhall Oberg's work in Sagoroth Sagna, or Fairy Tales, I think the first book was called. So we've got a reindeer here. He's behind his little gate, so he's in his little reindeer pod ready to go out and deliver all the gifts. We've got Mummy Mouse. No, this isn't a mouse. What is this? It could be a mouse, I'm not really sure. This kind of has a look of more like a cat. So I think this is Mummy Cat and Baby Cat sat in front of the fire reading and just having a really cosy evening. We've got a few more glances into the homes of these mice. So we've got the mouse bathroom, a few little mushrooms growing out of the ceiling because, you know, yeah. We have the living room, I think, or yeah, I'm not sure. And then again, the Christmas tree area, lounge. So this is a house from the outside that's decorated up to the nines in Christmas garb. And then we've got Mummy Mouse wrapping her baby up, you know, just as much as is humanly possible without him falling over. That might still be, you know, it might still happen, it looks like. But yes, he's even got a mitten on his tail, which is so cute. And he's ready to go out sledding. So here we've got coming back with loads of presents and fireworks, looks like, with the sled. So, oh, look at this mouse. Look at this mouse snowman, that is really sweet. And I love the architecture of this. It kind of looks like the Grinch, you know, that kind of look. So we've got a little mouse on Santa's knee crying. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one child crying. I know that there's a picture of me and my sister when we went to see Santa one Christmas. I'll try and put it on if I can find it. And it always made us laugh for years after, because Santa's got his hand in my sister's pocket, so it looks like my mum says, what was he trying to steal out your sister's pocket? But yeah, anyway, so these kids have gone to see Santa in his grotto, and it looks like the elf is being really helpful and passing him a lollipop. Then we've got another shop, I think, and they're decorating it. So it looks like there's a Christmas party going on, maybe an office party, staff party. Then we've got a hot air balloon ride, and it seems as though a present has snapped from the rope and is falling, and these elves just do not look excited about the prospect of going back to the North Pole and telling Santa they've lost a present. This next one is another kitchen scene, as you can see, the stove and all the little bits of paraphernalia, food and things. Then we've got outside of another home, looks like it's being snow shoveled by Dad. This one is, I think bringing some vegetables home. I'm not really sure actually, but obviously carrying some things home from town or village, wherever they are. And we've got a couple of boots, very Christmassy looking boots. And what do we have here? Okay, so this is obviously a department store or something. We've got Santa's sleigh on the top of the roof, and then we've got people arguing and conversing here in the hat and shoe section. Then downstairs we've got the food and produce and things like that in the supermarket, and here's the escalator going up. So many illustrations in this book. It is absolute value for money. Then we have another shop. It looks like a cupcake shop. Seems to be closed. There's nobody in apart from this little mouse up here, maybe getting ready for the next day. Then we have a ski lift. I think you call these ski lifts. And it's really, really tall. As you can see, it's right across the top of these roofs, and this tree is absolutely ginormous. And they're just having a little ride. Their kind of clothes look a bit Victorian, actually. Reminds me a bit Oliver Twist. And then another scene. This time we are shown the little mice children sledding. So down this really slippery slope with the town in the background. And then the final illustration is bringing the sled home. We've got a little mouse ice skating on the frozen pond, and everything's just beautiful and cozy and cute, and I love it. So that's the end. Now then, the paper has changed a little bit. I did get a comment from somebody about the paper, and I know that Jenny, who runs Colouring Heaven, did mention that they have changed the paper, and she wanted everyone's feedback on it. I think the paper is much, much better. I mean, the paper in the original Colouring Heaven books was not bad stock, don't get me wrong, but this, you can definitely tell it feels much thicker than before. So I don't know, it's just when you're flicking through, you almost feel like you're missing a few pages because it's so thick. So yeah, I'm really happy that they've decided to change the paper. It's just a bit heavier of a stock and a bit more quality, I should think. And to colour on, absolutely perfect. You've got just the right amount of tooth to layer up. And yeah, it's one-sided. You can use your markers. There's nothing really you can say about it. It's all the features a colourist wants. So as I've said, you can buy this on the link in the description. You will not get it through your usual Colouring Heaven subscription, but you can also find it in your local supermarkets and newsagents if you're in the UK. Thank you so much for watching. Would love to know what you think about the designs in the nice little Christmas book. Leave me a comment and give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon on Colour with Claire.